Taurus, do you feel the air around you still, like the calm before a storm? In this eerie silence, something significant is brewing, something that is about to change the usual course of events. And here it is, tomorrow, the final signal will sound. Destiny will illuminate 3 traps from the past, giving you a chance to alter your future and avoid falling into them once more. You're already noticing its harbingers, strange dreams, words overheard by chance, signs along your path. The universe is attuning your senses before the main signal arrives. Tomorrow, a call will come or a message will arrive. A voice from the past, one you hoped never to hear again, will offer you an easy path back to an old, forgotten dream. And in that moment, something inside you will snap. A deafening clarity will strike, like a bolt of lightning. Things cannot continue as they were. This is your personal point of no return. That old dream has already cost you too much. Remember how painful it was to fall when you believed you were about to soar, only to burn your wings instead. And your deep-seated stubbornness, your chief jailer, will immediately whisper, "Don't try, remember how that ended?" It has shackled you with the chains of old pain. Your first impulse will be to freeze, to hide in a familiar, safe burrow where the walls protect you from change and pretend you heard nothing. But can a world builder forever hide in a burrow? Your destiny is to create, not to hide. This is both your burden and simultaneously your greatest strength. And so you make this choice. A step from shadow into light. Not because you no longer fear, but because you know your world awaits your building. Your path will lead through 3 lands, the realm of abundance, the labyrinth of the heart, and the battlefield for your life's work. In each of them, an old, familiar trap awaits you. The first trap lies in money. You will be offered an easy, but rotten fruit from an old tree. Do not take it. Your strength is in the earth. You know how to grow gardens, not pluck someone else's harvest. The second trap is in the heart. A loved one will demand access to your world, seeking to control it. Set boundaries, otherwise they will trample all your tender sprouts. The third and most important test is in your life's work. You will be called to complete an old tower where every stone is steeped in pain. Do not touch it. Build your own temple on new ground. And in a moment of doubt, when it seems you are alone, a guide will appear on your path. This could be a stranger's word or an old book opened to the right page. And on that page will be one phrase: "Your garden is for those you have invited into it." This is the very key that locks your gate against uninvited guests. For a moment, it will seem as though a weight has been lifted and the path is clear. But this is merely a short rest on the slope. The steepest ascent awaits you just beyond this false horizon. And then, under the shadow of a lunar eclipse, the last bridge behind you collapses. Now there is only one choice, either upward, along the sheer cliff face, or into the abyss. There is simply no third way. The price for this step upward is total solitude. Those who used to warm themselves by your fire will not climb the icy ledges of this sheer cliff face with you. In this icy silence, your chief jailer, stubborn fear, will rattle its chains so loudly that it will drown out all voices, but one: you can't do it. You will fall again. And for a second, you believe this voice. The peak of your goal disappears in the fog, and you stand alone, lost in a labyrinth where every turn leads to an old dead end. This is your soul's midnight. The moment when the old world has died and the new one has not yet been born. Just be in this darkness. Endure it. That's all that's needed now. And in this emptiness, keywords suddenly emerge. Your garden is for those you invited. A strategy is born, not to storm other people's mountains, but to cultivate your own land. And here you are, already different. You gather the fragments of the past not to glue together an old vase, but to lay them as a mosaic for a new foundation. This is your strength. And destiny immediately puts your new foundation to a crash test. Those who destroyed your old world will come and offer you its throne. This is the final test of your loyalty to yourself. In this moment, your main enemy is not them. It's that quiet voice within, begging you to agree, just to avoid feeling the pain of loneliness again. This is the main battle. Your refusal is the click of a lock. The dam breaks. And all the energy you spent holding onto the old world is released in one powerful, cleansing stream. On the scorched earth of your past, a quiet, unshakable confidence sprouts. You are no longer a builder. You are the earth itself, fertile and alive. Your new state acquires its own gravity. The right people and events are naturally drawn to you, while the superfluous ones simply drift away to another orbit. And you repeat like a mantra, I am the earth. Now it's time to choose the seeds for a new, unknown garden that awaits its creator.